So to cleanse for the new season ahead, I'm going to start with nourishing my body. What that entails is meal prepping at the start of the week, researching what fruits and vegetables are in season, making nice homemade soup, going for walks or hikes, being near the sea and being in nature, doing light postpartum stretches or yoga, and having a rigid morning and night routine to follow so that my body knows when to relax or knows when to refresh and wake up. Then to nourish my mind, I'm going to limit social media use, read every day, journal, write, manifest, and speak affirmations to myself, and make a nice autumn playlist. To cleanse my space, I'm going to deep clean inside cupboards and the fridges, the windowsills, any places that I might miss or glaze over. I'm going to declutter, so that's going through my clothes, what fits and what doesn't. I'm excited to see what will fit after my pregnancy body is back to normal. And I need to organise files because I have piles of receipts, study notes that I need to organise, and having fresh seasonal flowers too. To nourish or cleanse my soul, I'm going to celebrate small wins every day, spend time with loved ones, and be kinder to myself. I wish I could zoom with this. No, the lens is broken. There's always pigeons on our windowsill that sit there, but Missy like waits like a guard dog until they get there. She never hits them or anything. She always just kind of like goes boo up against the window. But today she reached her paw out and like punched the head off a pigeon and then it flew away. She's taken it a step too far this time. I got an order from IKEA the other day. I just had to get a few things, so I got this floor lamp. New lamp. Wait. Woohoo! Because the lighting in this apartment is really bad. We don't get any sun and it's just the way it's laid out. Like the light doesn't really reach the back end of the apartment, if you get me. Then I also got this, shite, this camera can't zoom, but this like lantern sort of lamp thing. That shelving, which is literally the shittest shelving unit I've ever seen in my whole life. It's literally slanty. I have it like bordered up there in case anything falls. Very domesticated. I'm actually surprisingly in a good enough mood because yesterday, it's a bit hit or miss for me. Yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday? Tears, screaming, crying in the shower, crying, just sobbing. Today I'm a bit more energized. I don't want to live in Dublin anymore. Like I want to be down the country in nature and like have a garden. There's just like constant fighting outside the front of my apartment and like drunk people everywhere
and it's just really dirty and disgusting. I'm not a city girl. I bought myself a new camera yesterday, so these are gonna get so good, guys. The focus is gonna work, and Saoirse Monpoo is gonna get my old camera, so her videos are gonna get even better as well. I needed a new camera, but we also needed a new fridge because the gas gets broken and it just like over freezes all the time. The door doesn't close properly, and then a pool of water gathers at the bottom of the fridge. So that was just like really stressing me out. I'll get the fridge first because that's priority, and then I'll buy myself a camera with next month's paycheck. Then my auntie bought me a fridge. My auntie was literally like, send me a link to the fridge you want, I'll pay for it. Queen. But at this rate, like, I thought I was going to go into labour when my parents are both away, because my mum just went, she was away in Killarney for her birthday. We are booking a trip to Kerry for Easter because we were supposed to go away for my birthday, which is in October. But my mum was like, you know, you probably won't be ready to go anywhere with the newborn at that stage. Like, realistically, no, you're not gonna be in the mood. Next Easter we're gonna do like a 2-week trip, so a week in Kerry and probably a week in Cork. I think we're gonna go to Baltimore or something in Cork. Hopefully I can drive by then. I've been looking up cars to buy. Be on the road, beep beep. That's about it. Okay, I feel a nap time coming, so I'm gonna do a little bump day and then clean up the kitchen. Yeah, clean up the house because the bed's not even made. I kind of tense my stomach like by accident all the time. It looks like a big muscle. So like, this is me and I think I'm relaxed when actually that's me relaxing. Oh my god, it actually is bigger than I thought. She has gone down, like she's gone down way lower, because you can tell by how squishy up here is, and it's hard till about here. So this is actually where my uterus starts. So from here down to here. Whereas, oh my god, that's actually insane. Like, your uterus stretches that big. But anyway, originally, like, it would be hard up to here, you know, so it has she has dropped down a bit, and her head is in my pelvis. So, but you can see like how hard, like it's literally rock hard. I didn't really get any stretch marks. I have some stretch marks on my left bum cheek, but I don't know if they were like forming beforehand, and my belly button has gone inside out, so I am looking like a bowling ball now. Like, I literally look like Mike Wazowski because my legs are like pins. I didn't really get like, my toes are a bit swollen, but I didn't get cankles. But I think that's just because I had youth on my side, you know? Like, if I got pregnant a few years later, I'd say I'd have all the bad side effects of pregnancy. But I had a really easy ride, I think. Like, I really like being pregnant, and I think I would be a surrogate for anyone who, like, any of my friends, maybe not for like random people, but for any of my friends who may have like fertility issues, or say they can't get pregnant because they're in a same-sex couple or whatever. I would definitely surrogate for them. I kind of love it. I am dying for a glass of wine though, to be honest. She's small enough, I think. Like, I'm literally due. Like, I'm due now, so this is full term. I'm full term, but I'm hoping she doesn't get any bigger, because like the thought of me having to push this out of my vajayjay is really starting to scare me. So I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. This is what we're working with at the moment. I got this new pot actually, which is so nice. What does everyone think of my new pot? See, I can't wait to get a new camera because it would just be focused all the time. Wouldn't that be so good if like my camera was actually just it focused? Yeah, love the new pot. I just looked up eco pot. And supposedly it's made out of recycled materials or something, and this is bamboo, so it's like relatively good, non-stick. Essential. Now, lovely and clean. Now.
Look how good I am.
What is it, Missy Moo? Oh, she wants to be in the camera.
It's like Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I don't really like those jumpers. Are those the Marc Jacobs ones?
Yeah.
I don't really like those.
Do you like it? She doesn't say anything. Okay, Missy Moo, I'll hold you, don't worry. Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you?
Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbed a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly.
Oh.
Do you want to practice?
Far, Bian, Lanav, Colleen, Buchel.
Very
Did you
good.
do it alright? A day,
No, 80.
80, Cota, Bristy Gain,
Fristy Gaina.
Bristy Gaina, Hatta.
Hota, yeah.
That sounds Italian. Skirta, Guna, Gaunzi, Lena, Stucky, Roga, Bootsy. That's cutesy.
No, Butashi.
Boos, Bad,
Bod. Etlon.
Tran, Krr,
Grr.
Kjark.
Why are you doing it in Northern Irish accent?
I don't know, it sounds more Irish. And we'll chase that piano. Neil!
Neil.
And
I'm going to say playing Styra.
Neil! And we'll chase a Vargas.
Zavar Druce. Neil.
Neil!
Who's Neil? And we'll say
Chase it.
Fuin Laba.
Neil.
Neil.
And we'll chase a biscuit.
Savuska.
Spot!
Ah, there she is.
There's Spot.
Should we get an ear swab?
Hey guys, Keelan's done my eyebrows.
Eyebrows!
So pretty cool.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Don't understand your comic book talk.
Just shut up.
So,
Yeah.
I've never done this before. Never even plucked my eyebrows before.
Never plucked your eyebrows,
No,
it's
no.
crazy. Yeah, you have like the exact same as Mom's.
Is it good?
Yeah, you did a really good job.
Ellie, I was just listening to her doing something for her. She's like,
Yeah, she has
like it's obviously gonna look bad. And she's like, you.
She's like, she literally, right now, she's like, my other one. Mom does that as well, except she's like,
She's like, she's like, wait there.
But we're leaving today anyway.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Your day off?
Yeah, he's off today.
And tomorrow.
Yay!
And tomorrow. So you're gonna come to the doctor with me?
Yeah.
I hate getting the dart on my own because I'm like, oh, I could go into labour right now and it'd be so annoying. And I'd just be like, it'd be so embarrassing though for me to be in public and just be like, ah!
Would you feel like that?
Yeah, when if you start getting contractions, apparently it's like, you can't speak. Like, it's so much pain you can't speak. Yeah. And it'd be weird, like, you know, people would be like,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm like, get off!
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm grand. I might as well put some on myself. This is a really bad mirror, I shouldn't be doing this. I'd love to do the skinny eyebrow, but I think thick eyebrows suit my face better.
Yeah.
TBH.
I agree.
Guys, I'm gonna do my 3-minute makeup routine before the hospital. Guys, look how fast this is.
She's doing it on 2 things.
Yeah.
Share that song about
Are you ready to go, Jason? Because we have to leave like right now.
Yeah, I'm going with you guys.
Lasso?
Robert got a quick look at all guys. My birth jumper because it's cold.
Yeah. Done. I'm just out of the shower. I did a face mask, but I'm gonna journal for a bit because I found this thing on Pinterest. I'll put it on the screen as well. But it is how to cleanse for new seasons. And there's journal prompts as well that I'll write on the screen as well because they're kind of hard to read. But I love autumn. Love, 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 love autumn. It's a huge transition, sorry. It's going to be a huge transitional period for me, obviously because I'm bringing in a baby into the world. I'm trying to navigate motherhood and I'm going to be creating a new routine with another human like strapped to me. So I don't know what that is going to bring. I can't entirely plan my days yet because I don't know what it's going to entail. It will probably take me a while to get into the swing of things and know what I'm doing. But I can plan in terms of like what I want to do with her. Jason has a month off now so we can do things together. What kind of meals I want to be making, what kind of clothes I'm going to be wearing. Pre-pregnancy, I felt like there was a huge pressure to just slay all day, every day. And not that I did do that. I probably rarely did ever. But I just would put that immense pressure on myself, whereas now I'm dressing for comfort. I also have to, it's actually really weird dressing for like postpartum because I don't really know what my body is going to look like, but I can kind of imagine because I still do have a slightly smaller frame, but apparently your tits get bigger after your milk comes in. I don't know how that's even possible, how that is going to work. But I have been trying to shop for postpartum, obviously as secondhand as often as possible, which is really annoying because kind of the only options in Ireland you have is Depop. Like we don't have Vinted in Ireland at all, and everything on Depop is more expensive for some reason. It like almost doesn't make sense for me to be buying stuff off Depop for Urban Outfitters because it's more expensive. First of all, people are selling stuff for more expensive than it even was in the shop, or it's more expensive than with the staff discount, even though it's like from 2 years ago and used, you know? So it's really frustrating, but I still do it anyway. The same with Brandy Melville. Even if they're still selling the stuff on the website, it's like a £5 more expensive. The things I've had to look out for, long sleeve comfy tops that are low neck so that I can whip a tit out whenever I need to. And for some reason I'm getting more anxious about breastfeeding in public because just the energy in town at the moment in Dublin is not nice, and I just don't feel like, I just feel like I'm going to be heckled or something bad is going to happen if I do breastfeed in public. So I'm going to try to be like as discreet as possible, which is really horrible because it's not the type of person that I want to be. Like I want to be able to just breastfeed freely wherever I want. You know, I'm feeding my child. It's literally the most natural thing you can do. God forbid I'm using one of my body parts that has been hypersexualized for their actual function. I have veggie scraps in the freezer ready to be boiled because I'm going to make my own veggie stock today. With the veggie stock I'll make my own soup like next week or whatever, and I don't know what type of soup I'm going to make yet. This is the first time I've lived well, it's not the first time I've lived in an apartment building. It's the first time I've lived in an apartment building with a compost bin, and it's really uncommon for apartment buildings to have compost bins, especially in the city centre, because it attracts rats and all that shite. Because we were going to do the bokashi, I think it's called the bokashi method. That's basically where you do your own composting at home and you spray this sort of thing in it so it breaks down, but then once it's broken down and you have to dispose of it yourself. So I was going to like go over to my mom's house however long it takes. I think you have to leave it sit for 2 weeks in a dark place, or maybe outside, I can't remember. But anyway, it takes a while to fill up yourself, and then you know, it would just be probably complicated, and we don't have a lot of room in our kitchen. But I was going to do that method and then leave off the compost in my mom's garden. Then we found the compost bin, but the compost over the last few weeks, like, people put the most random shit in there, and it's not random people. Like, it is people who live in my apartment building, because you need a key to get into the place where the bins are. Someone has left like a bin bag full of clothes into the compost bin, and this week someone left glass jars in the compost bin, and for some reason it really, like, it's so, I don't know how people aren't embarrassed. Like, you don't know how to put things in the right bin. It's a basic civic duty to be able to know how to, like, which bin goes in what. Like, fair enough, if my sisters are here, or Jason the odd time is like, does this go in recycling or is this the normal bin? Like, I'm not gonna be like, you fucking idiot, how do you not know that? Compost is pretty straightforward. Like, it's food waste, you know? Like, clearly clothes and glass jars don't go into the compost bin. So that's obviously just like, oh, I don't know where to put this, so I'm just gonna throw this in here. We have 2 glass recycling things that are free, one around the corner and one like up near Smithfields, which is like a 5 or 10 minute walk away. So I know that, and I haven't even lived here that long, and I know where the local things are. So I feel like sending in notes. One of those people who like sends in notes. Dear residents, some idiot has been putting glass jars in the compost bin. It's made me really disappointed in the collective at the moment. I have no faith in humanity anymore. So right now I'm gonna do my manifestations, my journaling, and my plans for the upcoming season with me and my family. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day, and I'm gonna do a big deep clean tomorrow. So love. Okay, bye.
We put like a voice changer, and I got her to like, I used to get into texts, guys, like, fancy changer. Oh my god, if I still have the video, you're gonna fucking die. It's like, oh my god, no, I actually can't even try to describe. We have to do a voice changer. It's the hamaka. Wait, what? Homaka. Oh, the haka. Hanukkah thing. The haka.
The Hanukkah thing. No Hanukkah thing. No, the baby will come out straight away if I put stitches.
Oh yeah! No, this is definitely water-breaking material.
Okay, oh yeah.
Play some stitches.
Is she shit again?
Guys,
Is she in her fucking litter tray again?
Drop it down if you can. You're in here.
I'm following.
That's like the best thing I've ever seen.
Guys, great take on labour.
I know, it wouldn't be
No,
so
like
good.
so good.
Like, surely you want a drink.
I've got a Prosecco, but all the Prosecco in the fridge.
So good. Oh, it's really cute for some reason. It's like your kid doing a little dance. Sway. Yes. Yes. Okay, she's bringing it back. That's like her nightmare. Yes, Keelan. She looks like Amy Schumer.
If I go to labour now, I'm not gonna shit on the fucking delivery table, because I need to shit.
Maybe it's not a shit, maybe it's the feeling of
Maybe it's the baby, yeah.
Apparently that's what it feels like.
Yeah, you need to shit.
Yeah.
so brilliant, paranoid. But like, oh my god.
Can I drink your tap water, yeah?
Yeah.
But we have a water jug in the fridge. In the door of the fridge.